Why did you come forward?
It is morally indefensible. He didn't care. It was all about him.
He's a military impersonator.
I don't understand how he could do it morally, or he's got absolutely no integrity.
The rumor went across the state that he had quit, and it was like, who the hell does that? I mean, it was just unbelievable that a CSM abandoned his troops, 500 soldiers basically, but beyond that, there's 1,000 parents out there that expect that person to lead those people into combat.
He's a habitual liar. He lies about everything. He lies about stuff that doesn't make sense. You're taking a piece of their thunder and you're trying to capture it and put it in a bottle for yourself and use that for your own benefit.
He basically said, I've got better things to do. Go pick somebody else to go on a mission. Well, if you sold out your guard unit and abandoned them, I mean, what are you going to do at the national level?
Fear is a reaction. Bravery is a decision. And Walz has made the wrong decision. He's not brave. I call him a coward because he is.
Yes, if you are ready to elect Kamala and Tim, this is what you are going to see. According to this tweet, Tim was asked his reaction to the 6 executed hostages being found in Gaza, including one American citizen. You know what he said? He ran away, which is exactly what he did when his troops were deployed to Iraq. This man is a grade A coward. According to this person, which I'm going to show you, something recently happened. Hostages have been killed in Gaza, and for him to simply respond to this hard question.
Says it recovered the bodies of 6 hostages from an underground tunnel in Gaza on Saturday. The IDF has identified all 6 bodies, which include Israeli-American Hirsch Goldbid Poland. The Israeli defense minister said the hostages were killed just before troops could reach them.
According to the initial assessment at our disposal, they were brutally murdered by Hamas terrorists a short while before we reached them. They were abducted alive on the morning of October 7th by the Hamas terror organization.
Hamas is blaming Israel for the deaths. A Hamas spokesman said the hostages were killed by Israel's bombing of Gaza without giving specifics. Now, a group representing the families of Israeli hostages is calling for Prime Minister Netanyahu to address the nation and, quote, take responsibility for abandoning the hostages. Netanyahu released a taped statement this morning blaming Hamas for the murders of the hostages and accused them of not wanting a ceasefire deal.
Yes, according to Hamas, they said Israel bombed this area to a certain level that was uncontrollable, and it takes away the lives of these people. Biden blamed them because he sided with Israel like they did this. Now, this man running for president questions that is very simple and direct to respond to. I don't get the point why he ran away. These people are obsessed with things I don't understand. A very simple and direct response could be possible.
Well, hey, everybody. For those not from Minnesota, just to be clear, there's a lot of great state fairs in the country. This is the best one. And I say that having tried pork chops in Iowa and been at other ones, but great state fair, great tradition with Princess Kay of the Milky Way. Agriculture is still king in Minnesota. You see that many of these folks are going to participate in agribusiness over their lifetimes that we need here in Minnesota. So great state fair. Glad to have you all out here enjoying every bit of it, and started the day with pork chop and vanilla shake. So it's great. So thanks, everybody. The question was how much has changed from the last state fair. I don't get 12 days, which I normally get. A little bit more of a disruption, and I'm more concerned, obviously, disruption to the other folks. But it's exciting. I think people are seeing that we're getting to talk about Minnesota across the country, talk about the economy here, talk about things like the state fair, talk about agriculture. That's been really exciting.
How are you balancing managing the state of Minnesota and running for president?
Yeah, I got a good team on the being able to manage my schedule. We appointed 3 great judges last week in Ramsey County, as you saw. Every night we go through all of the decision memos and meeting with the commissioners. I stay updated throughout the day, and I'm in and out. Most of my time is day out and then back in.
Governor, how are you feeling?
What's your reaction to the
in Gaza.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Wow. Wow.
So this question was not important. He could respond to other simple questions, but when a hard question surfaced, he disappeared. These are the people. It is crazy to me that Kamala is doing the same thing, this man, the same thing. We first saw what happened with Kamala when a group of people during her rally surfaced with this question, "Oh, shut up, so you want Donald Trump to win?" That was her response.
The governor has agreed to a debate on October 28th. You're not thrilled about that.
Esme, you and I both know that that's a sham. Early voting starts in less than 3 weeks. Come on. What's happening is Tim Walz wants to have one debate as late as he can, potentially after 50% of Minnesotans have voted, and say, see, all the major news programs understand that I've had a debate. At this time, 4 years ago, Tim Walz had participated in 4 debates. He's absolutely been shutting them down. He wants to do this one debate so far into it, just before Halloween, and you know that he's actually using you to put out his message that I want to debate. He doesn't want.
Looks like we lost that feed right there. You were just hearing from Dr. Scott Jensen, and we're going to continue to update you online on this ongoing election. Okay, there is a new round of COVID boosters.
Another video, local news outlets suddenly lost connection as former Minnesota State Senator Scott rips the media for being a puppet for Tim Walz. Jensen went off during the Minnesota State Fair after he was asked about the VP debate. You and I both know that that is a sham. Early voting start in less than 3 weeks. Come on, what is happening?
I'm asking you that you have no right to be here if you're not in support of the Palestinian people.
Well, I think
and if you're not going to call for an end to a genocide,
you have the right to be here.
If you're not going to call for an end to the genocide and an end to the killing and an end to support of Israel, then you should take off. We don't want you here. You're not welcome here.
Well, the good news is we're America, and so we actually get to all express ourselves.
Really?
Peacefully.
You get to express being a racist?
You get to
express being a racist Zionist pig? Is that what you get to express?
I'm pro-American.
You want to express
right to speak. That I support Israel and our relationship with them.
You have no right to be here if you don't support this group of people. It is what I'm concerned about. Not every person will align with you. I understand his sentiment, but taking it to that level to call him and do this is what I don't really get. They are always, you can demonstrate past your point without being like this. Trying to confront Vivek at this point, it is so ridiculous.
It does not need to be like this. This is silly.
About Barack Obama when it comes to
the theme here at the DNC is that they're going to go after corporate gouging.
What's your favorite policy of Kamala's?
her being president.
And if the place
are leaving.
A speech from Michelle Obama that I have to say is one of the best
gun-toting.
Abby, we were talking.
Trump or Kamala? Trump. Damn Kamala.
Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips.
For some people, it's already started.
But when you disrespect Kamala Harris.
They say the economy's great. Just look at the jobs numbers. Well, we did, and they disappeared.
The money in politics is so extraordinary, which is something that should have never been allowed to happen.
I know.
The Republican.